Most people think chin-ups are just a back exercise, but high-rep chin-ups can actually build a completely different kind of arm development. And if you look at athletes who train them consistently, their arms almost look too crazy to be real. And it's not just about doing more reps. High-rep chin-ups stress your muscles in a different way, changing how your biceps, forearms, and even your back develop over time. So in this video, I'm going to show you why high-rep chin-ups build crazy arms, and how to train them so you can build thicker, stronger arms without relying on endless curls. Why it works. Most people don't realize the real reason chin-ups build arms so well, and it actually starts with the grip. That underhand position puts your biceps in a powerful pulling angle, so they're forced to work hard on every rep. This isn't one of those back exercises where your arms barely do anything. Your biceps are driving the movement from point A, which is at the bottom, all the way to point B, which is at the top. At the same time, your forearms are squeezing the bar the entire set, and the muscles underneath your biceps called brachialis are working too, helping your arms look thicker over time. And because you're pulling your full body weight, the tension is way higher than most curl variations. That's why guys that are strong at chin-ups usually have arms you notice instantly. But here's where it gets even better. Chin-ups train your arms through a deep range of motion that most people never use in curls. That combination can be powerful for growth. Thicker forearms, fuller biceps, stronger grip, and that dense look you usually don't get from isolation work alone.
So every time your pulling strength goes up, your arms are forced to grow with it?
Thanks to progressive overload. And once you start hitting higher reps consistently, that's when the look of your arms starts changing fast. But strength is only part of the story, because the real difference shows up in how your arms start to look. What chin-ups really change? What high-rep chin-ups really change is how your arms grow over time. Instead of just short, heavy bursts, your arms are under tension again and again. Your biceps don't just get bigger, they start to look fuller and more complete. Your forearms start showing up more naturally, even when you're not flexing. And over time, your arms just start to look more developed overall, not just bigger in one spot. And the crazy part is, you don't even need anything complicated to make this happen. You just need to know how to do it right. How to do chin-ups the right way. Now, if you can't do any reps at all, you can check out my free chin-up guide in the description. It's made specifically to help you go from 0 to your first few reps with tips, structure, and split. Now here's how you actually build those crazy arms with high-rep chin-ups. The key isn't starting with huge sets. It's accumulating a lot of quality reps over time. Think of it less like a single heroic set and more like building endurance within the movement itself. Start with a number that is challenging but not too intense. Something like 4 to 8 strict chin-ups where every rep looks the same. Then instead of going to failure, you repeat that set across the workout with proper rest. Because this is where the change happens. When you keep repeating clean sets, your body starts adapting to sustained pulling work. Your biceps learn to stay active longer, and your grip and forearm becomes part of your strength instead of a limiting factor. And over time, your total reps in a session start climbing without you even forcing it. That's the real progression. Not one max set, but more total work done with the same clean form. And that's exactly what builds that dense, full-arm look high-rep chin-ups are known for. Next, you want to start turning that volume into progression instead of just repeating the same workout forever. Because at some point, your body adapts to the reps you're doing, and that's where growth slows down. So once you can comfortably hit your total rep range, you push it slightly higher or make the reps harder. That can mean adding 1 to 2 extra reps per set, reducing rest a little, or keeping the same reps but making every rep cleaner and slower under control. You're basically forcing your body to deal with more work without losing form. Now let me show you the exact technique that maximizes biceps engagement in chin-ups. Chin-up technique. The most important thing here is elbow position. Instead of just thinking pull yourself up, think about driving your elbows down and slightly forward as you rise. This keeps the tension locked into your biceps instead of letting your back dominate the movement. The second thing is control through the entire rep. Don't rush the pull or drop straight down. Pull with intent, squeeze hard at the top, then lower yourself slowly and under control. That controlled lowering is where a lot of the real arm stimulus happens, and as a result, you'll have a scary-looking biceps. Before you even start pulling, set your body up in a way that forces your arms to actually do the work. That starts with your grip. Take a slightly narrower underhand grip and squeeze the bar as hard as you can before the first rep even begins. Then lock your body into position. Slight lean back, chest up, and avoid excessive swinging. The more stable your body is, the more tension stays on your arms. Start by creating tension first, then pull smoothly. Think about loading your biceps before you move. This makes every rep more effective, especially in higher rep ranges where fatigue can take over. Also, keep your wrists neutral and avoid letting them bend too much, since that can shift tension away from your biceps and into your joints. Once bodyweight sets get easy, start adding weight to keep progressing. Even small increases force your biceps to handle more tension. You can alternate between weighted low reps and higher rep bodyweight sets to keep driving overload and avoid plateaus. Final rule: if you want a simple way to actually apply this and build your first reps or push your volume higher, I put a free chin-up guide in the description. It breaks everything down step by step so you can progress faster without overthinking it. And if you're serious about building your upper body even further, the next thing you need to understand is this: dips can completely change how your chest, shoulders, and triceps develop. So check out the next video on screen.